As you can see at the bottom of your screen, with a tough Kraken team from Monterey Bay, California. It was just an epic match, but the Horde Gold team pulled it out. So now we're setting up for our next match with our Hanover Horde Silver team taking on the Dragons from Palos Verdes, California. I hope I'm saying that right. So let me just get this thing set up, and hopefully we can get it rocking here pretty soon. Our silver team is made up of Little Dog 248, Mighty Coldbug, Melomaniac 61, Paxman, LAS KJB 71, and Magic Marker. So we'll get this thing rocking here pretty soon, coming off two good Overwatch wins, hoping to make it a third with this Horde Silver team. So I'll be right back after these short messages.
Let me show you how the boss does it. We put in work.
See ya.
Yeah. Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics being.
They are nothing to me.
The grind don't stop. We give it in 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We give it in.
Guys, bring the fireworks. Fire in this hole. Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary.
I am moving.
Yo, you guys are late, right? Dad, alright. Push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills. Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go
Oh, wait,
through a
who's-
double goal certification.
Oh.
They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're
Competitive.
playing, but they also work through how to
saying
impact these kids' lives
Let's
in a
see how much
positive
I
way.
have.
They get to mark and
Oh,
highlight
let's see.
behaviors and attributes that will
Damn it.
lead to long-term life
Make
growth.
the map competitive. Spectators, please.
Love being Battle Mercy. No, it's not. Why don't you
Wait.
tell us your favorite
Is it number 1?
that
Like,
Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had
Is
always
anybody in
hoped
here
and
on
wanted them
account
to
number
be a
1?
part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their
I'm
passion
number 5.
with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values
Yeah,
in
like,
place
yeah.
in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing. Experience
Who's number 7?
points. Every game
Not me.
awards experience points.
It's not
And
me.
what we built here is an experience. Professional
What?
level equipment.
See your eyes.
The top tier partners
No, you don't.
in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
Hey,
All right, we're back. We're still just getting these the kids set up here, so we should hopefully get this thing rocking here pretty soon. You can see the kids in there getting all set up, talking through some strategy, getting ready for this match. Should be a lot of fun. We just got to get some stuff swapped up. They're a new team in the league, and I'm kind of talking them through what they need to do to get set up. So we'll hopefully be back here in just a couple minutes to get this thing kicked off. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
What about Sunday?
it's a Sunday.
Yeah. Whoa, look at this. What? Oh, wow.
In the Overwatch League, the action is fast and frantic. To help you get the most out of your viewing experience, here are 3 things to focus on. First, the objective tracker. Want to know who's winning the map? Start here. The objective tracker shows each team's current score, objective progress, and remaining time available. Teams may start a round using one strategy, but then change it drastically as their remaining time dwindles. Each round ends when the attacking team runs out of time and they don't have any players on the objective. However, if the attackers remain on the objective as time runs out, the round enters overtime. Overtime extends indefinitely until the defenders can clear the objective of all attackers. Second, the unit frames. This is where you can see which heroes each team's players are using and the current status of those heroes. Each team's roster is separated by role. The damage players are on the left, the tank players are in the middle, and the support players are on the right. Eliminated players are greyed out until they respawn. Any status effects like hacks, stuns, or sleeps are also highlighted. The unit frames also show each hero's progress towards earning their ultimates, sometimes referred to as the ult economy. Checking each team's ult economy is a great way to determine which teams will have the advantage in the next team fight. So, look for teams to combo big offensive ultimates for maximum firepower and to save their powerful defensive ultimates to withstand enemy engagements. The unit frames and objective tracker are great places to look before and after fights, but when the action gets heated, keep your eyes on the kill feed. The kill feed shows you when a hero is eliminated, and who on the enemy team is responsible. The kill feed also shows how the hero was eliminated. A white arrow signifies a basic attack, a bold arrow signifies a headshot, and if an elimination is scored with an ability, whether basic or ultimate, the kill feed shows that too. In addition to elimination, the kill feed also shows the destruction of important objects like Torbjorn's turret, anyone that Mercy resurrects, and important ultimates blocked by D.Va's defense matrix. There's a lot of info to process during a game of Overwatch, but by referencing 3 simple parts of the screen, the objective tracker, the unit frames, and the kill feed, you're sure to catch every small moment of every big play.
Alright, and welcome to Hanover. This is the first map of the Assault match that we've got going on. We've got Hanover, Horizon Lunar Colony, and if needed, Paris. Alright, so in terms of our lineup, we've got Little Dog 248. You might have saw him earlier. He subbed in for a couple rounds of the gold team and did a really good job. Mighty Coldbug, Mellow Maniac 61, Paxman LAX, KJB 71, and Magic Marker is the lineup for the Horde. And looks like from the Dragons from Palos Verdes, California, we've got a Bastion, a Reaper, a Zarya, a Baptiste, a Mercy, and a Reinhardt. Alright, so it looks like the Horde will be on defense first. They will come out here and set up in a defensive position. The Dragons will be playing offense, so they'll be trying to secure this first point. There's 2 points in each map. And then after the first time a team gets a chance to take the point, they'll flip sides and try to defend the point against the push of the other team. Looks like the Horde's a little slow on getting out here. We'll need to work on that with them, get to the point as quickly as possible, and set up their defense. So it looks like they're running Orisa back here on the point. Unsure why they're setting up on the point here. They are playing way back off the point, so this is not what we practiced. Unfortunately, we don't have a coach in the dojo. Kind of all by myself in here, so we're going to have to just let this play out and see how it goes. You can see the Dragons playing out front here. They've set up that Bastion, raining the fires down on them. Alright, so get my son in there. It looks like we had somebody leave the match. Looks like we had somebody drop out. Not sure what happened there, but I asked them to pause the match. They haven't paused it yet. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out. We're not running the match. The other centers run the match. They're fairly new. I asked them to pause because we lost a player and they haven't yet. So I'm gonna see if they can run this one back. We'll be right back here in just 1 second. So let me get a hold of them. Alright, so still working on this. I think we're going to have to run this one back. Trying to get a hold of them, let them know. Alright, we'll be right back. Let me get this thing synced up. Hello? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I was trying to get you guys to pause it because we were down a player the whole time. They dropped out on us. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's back in. Yeah, he reached up to adjust his headphones and turned his computer off. So we're reset. We're back in it. So. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Sure thing. Thanks. Bye. Barrett, tell them to set up a proper defense. All right, so we are back in at this point. Sorry about that. We had some technical issues. Again, I'm kind of all alone here. The coach is out of town this week, enjoying a nice vacation in Philadelphia. I hope he's enjoying himself. It's a well-deserved vacation. So, it makes for a hectic weekend. But it's due because I was out on military orders last week, so he was in here all by himself. So it's a nice trade-off. But we got everything up and rocking again. We got all our computers running. Hopefully the kids don't accidentally turn it off again, and we'll keep this match rocking again. Again, the Horde is playing defense here. So they're hopefully setting up on defense. They were trying to help the other kid get his computer set back up, which is why most of the team didn't make its way out from the spawn, and they so easily gave up the point this last time. So let's see how they set up on defense here. Again, we got Little Dog 248, Mighty Coldbug, Melomaniac, Pexman, LAX KJB 71, and Magic Marker. Alright, you can see now that the whole team has made it out here. They're better set up for defense because our Reinhardt was the one that had the computer lock up or shut down on them. The rest of the team really didn't know where to set up, so it made it tough. Alright, and thanks to the Dragons for kind of resetting the match for us. That helps us out. Get all the boys in there. We want to make sure all these matches are fair. So appreciate them doing that. Dragons are doing a good job. Stand behind their shields here. Reinhardt needs to get that shield up there. Nice job by Arissa to get that shield up there. That Bastion gets an elimination, gets a couple eliminations there, taking out the Arissa, but quickly Mercy's going to get that Arissa right back in the fight. Charged by Reinhardt. He's going to make space and time, but our Reinhardt, Little Dog 248, is going to come back and get him real good. You see the Arissa kind of pushing forward here. Good res by the Mercy from the Dragons there. They were setting up on that Bastion. That Bastion is taking some damage on the Horde here. That's going to give them the advantage and allow them to push to the first point. They do have their Ana here on the point, but she's going to be taken out. Looks like the Reaper's going to work his way back, so the Horde did get back here in time, but Reaper on a Reinhardt battle isn't going to last very long, especially at close range. They're going to bring their Reaper right back into the fight here for the Dragons, and they're going to push towards the second point here. So let's zip on over here to the second point. So here we see the second point on here. Here you see the Horde members setting back up on defense. Get that shield up there. There you go. They've got that bastion, so that's something that the Horde is going to have to deal with. They're going to have to answer for what to do with that bastion. Once that gets set up, it's hard to deal with, but they're doing a good job keeping their shields up, rotating their fires. It looks like the Zarya is going to take out the Reaper from the Horde. Little Dog 248 is going to push out here. Push back in here. They do get that Reaper set up top, but good job by that Reinhardt with the fire strike, along with the help of Ana to take out that Bastion. That got set up top. It's really hard to defeat that. Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle there. Little Dog 248 takes him out. Orisa gets an elimination on the Reinhardt. Reaper on Reaper, good job by Melomaniac taking out the Reaper from the other team. And Paxman right here, he's playing the Mercy. And up top here, we've got the Junkrat. This is being played by LAX KJB 71. So 3 minutes and 27 seconds. You can see Orisa put her ultimate down. A little prematurely there, but something we'll work on. But the Horde's done a good job holding this point after giving up the other one pretty quickly. This is closer to their spawn point. Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle. Unleashes his ultimate with his Earth Shatter. Ultimate unleashed by, that is Melomaniac there. Takes out 1, 2, and the rest of the team cleans up for a team wipe of the Dragon. So good job by the Horde. To take care of them. All right, so 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Like I said, they gave up that first point, but they're doing a good job here working together as a team. This is a really great team sport because there's different roles that players got to play, that they're supposed to fill. They stay within kind of the limitations of their characters and build off the strengths of each other. You can see a Reaper on Reaper battle happening there as Melomaniac chases out, but he unleashes his ultimate. Good shield by Little Dog 248 to block both that. They do get the Orisa on that. We'll see if Mercy's able to get over there and res her. So good job by Paxman to bring his brother back, to bring Parker Magic Marker back in the fight. That Bastion's in there causing trouble, but the Orisa comes in and takes out the Bastion. Res by the Dragon's Reinhardt brings him back into the fight, but Little Dog 248 is going to take care of him. They got a Mercy that's stuck back there. He's not going to last very long against that Orisa, and they will take that Mercy out. Mercy on Mercy battle. Mercy battle won by the Horde Mercy. So you can see Reaper, Melomaniac did a good job taking out that Reaper on the top there. All right, just 1:28. So again, the Horde was unsuccessful in their first defense, but doing a better job here. Again, this is closer to the spawn point of the Horde, so it kind of benefits them having being able to get back quicker. Little Dog 248, he's running the Reinhardt. They let their Reinhardt get in deep, but a good pin takes back 2 of the players and ultimately eliminates him. Melomaniac takes out the Mercy of the opposing team before the Reaper from the opposing team takes him out. They did manage to get their Zarya back here. LAX KJB and the Roadhog manages to take out that Zarya. So good team play going on. They do have this Bastion they need to take care of. Let's see if they can take him out. It's going to make it hard for the team to get back if they don't have that Bastion. Orisa on Bastion here. She ran right into his fires. Didn't quite set up her shield in time. Let's see if that's a difference maker in this match. That Bastion is tough to deal with. Everybody's charging in on that Bastion. They need to work as a team to get in behind that Bastion and take it out. Because if you try to full frontal attack on it, it's not going to work out well. There's a good Junkrat tire unleashed by LAX KJB. Takes out 1, 2, 3, 4 of the opposing team. That's going to send the majority of them back to spawn. Just when you thought that they were going to be able to take the point, they do get a Doomfist here deep into the back line of the Horde, but they're going to take him out. Overtime's going to dwindle down, and it looks like the Horde is going to keep the Dragons from earning 2 points on that first map. So we're going to flip sides here. So good first match by both teams. The Dragons did a really good job with that first one, but the Horde held tight on defense on the second one. So let's see how this one plays out here. It's been a really exciting day of matches. We had Royale drops for our Fortnite matches for the first time. We had a few hiccups getting everything set up. But we got it rocking by the time we got to our gold matches. And then we've had 2 gold Overwatch matches. And now we are in our third match, taking with our Silver Horde team, taking on the Dragons from Palos Verdes, California. Alright, so the Horde will be on attack this time. Looks like they're running a similar configuration. They did swap their Orisa for more of an offensive weapon, such as Diva. And from the Dragons' perspective, they're going to set up on defense here. Again, the Horde are going to have to answer what to do about this Bastion. He's a great defensive weapon. You can't charge in directly at him. You need to just buy space and time, allow your DPS or tanks to get in behind him. He's fairly easy to eliminate once you get in on close on him. But it's difficult sometimes to get in there to him, especially running down fires. And you can see he's set up there, right there on the point. Good with fire strike by Little Dog 248. You can kind of see what they're up against in this defense. Another good fire strike. Fire strikes find their way through shields. Junkrat got a good elimination, so they're allowing them to push in here a little bit. Looks like they're going to try to flank. Smart maneuver with the Bastion kind of locked down in this front position. You can see that Reinhardt's going to try to get in there and probably charge in there. And when he does, good job by Little Dog 248 to get in there. Smart move, smart play. Mercy's going to try to res him, but that's not going to happen. Allow the rest of the team to get in here to the point. They're going to take out the Reinhardt, start earning credit towards the point. And once they get rid of this Orisa here, but the Zarya. Zarya is buying time for them. They need to take care of this Reaper. This Reaper's being really pesky right now. Both the Zarya and this Reaper are just giving the Horde a heck of a time at this point. They do manage to finally get rid of that Orisa, but gives the rest of the team time to get back to the point. But with a couple good eliminations by LAX KJB and the Reinhardt of Little Dog 248 allows them to finally earn the first point and allows them to start to move towards the second. Now, if they get this second point, they've got 5 minutes to get the second point. Wow, good elimination by the Reaper. Take out Little Dog 248. They were not expecting him in there in that corner. He's going to be put to sleep and ultimately unleashes his ultimate. Maybe a little premature ultimate there so early in a push. But these are kids that are still learning how to play this game. And we teach them week in and week out how to be better gamers, how to be respectful gamers. And it's a lot of fun. Their Reinhardt's taken out by Little Dog 248. You can see Parker Magic Marker with his Diva raining fires down, trying to get that Mercy. Again, we had a Mercy battle, Mercy on Mercy. This time it was won by the Dragons. Looks like the Horde's going to try to go into the side here. Looks like the Diva of Parker Magic Marker was demeched. Little Dog 248's going to come in here strong, but he's going to be outnumbered. He's not going to last very long. You got our baby Diva up here. She needs to retreat until she can demech or remech. Ana gets an elimination on the Reinhardt, so good job, Ana, but the Bastion comes right back and takes them out. So the Horde need to regroup here and figure out what to do about this Bastion here. Again, they did a good job getting in there. Good Junkrat Reaper batter. LAX KJB takes out the Reaper. So good play there. Here we go. Ultimate unleashed by Melomaniac. Does manage to take out the Baptiste, but not before he's eliminated. That Bastion takes out the Reinhardt of Little Dog 248. And again, tough. But here comes the Junkrat tire. See if it finds its way home. Does manage to take out the Mercy of the opposing team. Gets into that back line, which is what you want to do. Here comes the rest of the team pushing in. But that Bastion, again, Bunny Bomb goes off, but it's being shielded by that Reinhardt. Good shield by the Reinhardt, played by the Dragons there. Again, looks like the Horde's a little bit broken up. They're kind of sending onesie, twosies at a time. Had a Mercy running in there. Have a Reinhardt charging in here. He's outnumbered. The team needs to get together and really make a concerted push. They still have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, but they're playing like they don't have much time on the clock. So just trying to get the team together here to kind of need to work on getting their pushes coordinated and timed out and stop charging in 1 or 2 people at a time. Looks like they're doing that. Looks like they're starting to consolidate each other. So good fire strike coming in. Let's see if this is a charge that they make it happen. Matrixing by the Diva, but she's ultimately demech'd. You see Little Dog 248 there trying to get into where that Bastion is. Does target the Bastion, and unfortunately the Bastion unleashes his ultimate for the Dragons, and just unleashes his ultimate fires on the Horde, driving them back. So the team really needs to get together here and really charge in as a team. Still plenty of time. A good played match by both sides. All right, I'm sure Coach Jeff is hopefully on Discord coaching them up, I'm sure. All right, here they come. Looks like they are doing a good job this time getting together. I like it. I think this is the push. Again, they need to kind of, like what they did with the first map, good job taking out that Reaper just as he unleashed his ultimate. Looks like they're doing a good job pushing deeper, but the Diva's demech'd because the rest of the team wasn't with her. So lots to learn with this team. Obviously, we're still learning how to play together as a team. Just little things here and there. They really showed a lot of good teamwork that first point, but they're getting a little spread out this time and doing a lot of suicide type missions. Here comes the Junkrat tire. This could be a differentiator in the match. Doesn't find anybody home, unfortunately. So let's see if they're able to deal with that. With that Bastion, they need to sneak around and flank from the back side here, but it looks like they keep trying to make a initial push. Here you see Reinhardt charging in here, see if he's able, unfortunately just absorbs too much fires trying to charge in there. And it's looking a little slim for the Horde in terms of their chances, but we'll see if they can get it here on point. If not, it's going to go to overtime. And it will. So we are tied up 1-1. Actually, yeah, it looks like the Dragons won even though it was 1-1. I guess because they earned credit towards that second point when they were in there. So that's going to give them the victory on this first map. So here you see the ultimate unleashed. Did take out 4. Really good ultimate there by LAXKGB. Unfortunately, the team couldn't make the conversion and pushing quick enough. Those ultimates need to be well-timed and coordinated. You need to be talking to the rest of your team saying, I'm doing this. Get ready to push. So the Dragons are going to take the first point of the match. We're going to talk the boys up, and we'll be right back after these short messages. Let's get it, boys.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rolling pain.
This is gonna be fun.
And we open gates for the years.
What's this?
When it's no pain, it's no glory. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you on what army? We about to totally laugh for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Yeah. Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics being.
They are nothing to me.
Those are riding on my own. We constantly get the victory. Turning dreams to memories. Come on. The grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We giving it.
Time for the fireworks.
We put in work.
Fire in the hole.
All right, so we're back. Again, the Dragons won that one. They just earned more credit towards the point than the Horde did on that second point, so that gave them the victory there. So we'll get into this next match, which is Horizon Lunar Colony. So a tough fought match by both sides, really evenly matched. Fun game to watch. Coached the boys up a little bit, told them they really need to listen to each other. At this level of play, it's really hard to get them to listen to each other. So much of gameplay is individual, and really playing as a team takes communication, takes listening to each other, trusting each other, and that's something that we'll continue to work on throughout the season. When someone says, come back, let's consolidate, let's get together, let's not push in individually, eventually they start to listen to each other, and I have a feeling this next round is going to go really well. The boys are in there talking strategy, and they are ready for this match. So hope everybody's enjoying the show so far. It's really fun to watch from my perspective. Been a great day of matches, great day of esports action. All right, and the Dragons are up 1-0 on the Horde. All right, so in this map, they try to take this point right here. This is Winston's map. As you can tell, the kind of ape theme of it. All right, so you can see the Horde is in red, so they'll be attacking first this time. And the Dragons are in blue. They'll be defending. So it looks like they're going to be running that Bastion, a Reaper, a Zarya, a Reinhardt, a Mercy, and a Baptiste. And the Horde are going to be running a Reinhardt, a Diva, a Mercy, a Junkrat, a Pharah. They're running a Pharah this time. I believe Melomaniac's running the Pharah. And then Mighty Coalbug with his Ana. Alright, so here comes the Horde. Standard defense here is to run a shield tank up here with a Bastion or some type of heavy fired weapon. So the Horde are going to have to deal with that. Hopefully they've called out the location of that Bastion and identified that. And are going to try to push in on the side here. Looks like it's exactly what the Reinhardt's going to do, but he needs the rest of the team to follow him. They're kind of stuck there on the side. So again, just part of the coordination that needs to happen. Reinhardt on Reinhardt charge there. That Reinhardt's trying to work his way. Little Dog 248's trying to work his way into the Bastion. They do take care of that Bastion, which is a critical piece. The rest of the team needs to push. But the team did not push in time. They need to make these coordinated movements. So, again, the team's kind of hanging back here. Needs to push forward in a coordinated effort. All right, so let's see what's happening here. Kind of, again, hanging back. Let's see how this works out here. If they're going to try to flank from the side over here. Looks like that might be what they're trying to do. Farah does get they do manage to get in the side here. A Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle, but the little dog 248, he's going to lose on this attack. So Dragon's done a good job with defense here. These silver matches, a lot of times it comes down to figuring out where that bastion is and try to counter that bastion. It's kind of called bunker mode in a lot of cases. How to deal with that bunker mode, and that's what the boys are trying to figure out right now. It's tough at this level of play. When you get into the gold level of play, you rarely see a bastion because he is so, a lot of times, so easily eliminated. And a lot of it's just coordinated maneuvers, getting your DPS, using your tanks to take up space, allowing your DPS to get behind the enemy lines there. So again, not a lot of coordinated attacks happening. Looks like we might be forming one here. I like it. You got your Farah, our Mercy heading up here with our Reinhardt, but he's taking a lot of fires, but looks like he's going to try to work in here. He's going to try to sneak in, try to get a good charge in there, but he's going to be taken out again. He can't charge in, but he's going to get a res. It's going to be a suicide res, though, because that Mercy is not going to last very long. Reaper on Reinhardt battle here. Reaper's going to chase him out and about. D.Va's going to fall back. So the Horde having a hard time getting it together. Their DPSs, their tanks, their support elements really need to stay together. It looks like the Horde swapped over to running a Bastion this time. I'm not sure if that's a wise decision either. At this point of the map, he's slow moving and typically more of a defensive weapon. Offensively, he's hard to get in position. Especially with only 30 seconds remaining, the Horde need to make a really hard charge push here. Finally, that Bastion's set up, but he doesn't have a good field of fire. Again, not having a coach in the dojo is making it a little bit tough right now because the kids are making some decisions we'll work on. Definitely spool them up, but the match isn't over. We still got our chance to try to keep the Dragons from getting any points, and we can do that. We're going to swap sides here. If we keep the Dragons from getting any points with the time remaining, then we'll potentially drive this into overtime. All right, so this time the Horde will be setting up on defense, typically up here on this ledge, or sometimes you set up here on this ledge, and then the opposing team has to come down through these corridors or try to flank around the defensive position. So it looks like the Horde's going to be running a D.Va, Orisa, Mercy. They're going to be running a Bastion this time, Farah and Ana. If the Dragons secure this first point, they will win the map and they will win the match. But the good thing about these defeats is we learn a little bit each time about how the players play and how they play together and things we can work out in terms of comps. Who's the good teammate that is willing to play that support mission, is willing to kind of stay back. That's the kind of stuff we learn, and we definitely got a lot of notes to cover with the boys once we get back in practice. But here we got our Horde Silver team trying to make a stand against this Dragons team that's proven to be pretty tough. Got our Bastion up here. We need another shield around him. You definitely need to shield Bastion really well. We got a misplaced Orisa shield, and we don't have a second shield tank, so that's going to make it a little bit difficult, but we'll see. Maybe this comp will pay off. see some matrixing coming. Got the Bastion set up over here this time, so that's an interesting position. As long as the DPS doesn't sneak in behind and try to take them out. They're going to send some fire strikes over here. Wisely repositions. Mercy's going to bring back the Ana from the Horde, but the Bastion from the Bastion, you can see it up there on that ledge, eliminates 1, 2, 3, and if they start earning credit towards this point, they will win the match. You can see that little yellow arrow. If they get that far, it's game over, and that's going to do it. So the Dragons are going to win. The second one, we'll see who the player of the game is. I have to imagine it's that Bastion. He probably took out 90% of the Horde members. And there it is. That Bastion was really tough. Here you see him set up. This is just raining down fires. Mercy out there trying to get that res. And no sooner they get res, they get taken out. Just raining fires right in on the point there. Not much you can do about that. So GG's across the board to the Dragons. Silver Horde, we'll keep working on it, guys. I want to make sure they don't get their heads down. That was a tough loss, but a lot to learn from it, and we definitely got a lot of stuff to work on for next week. So thanks for tuning in. That's going to wrap it up. A long day of matches, but we had a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in today, and then join us next week for some more action. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care.